never bleed. Two distant strangers like magicians, never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'll do anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?
I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Undercover, now it's time for the blubber. Blabber, to watch that belly get fatter. Fat boy on a diet. Don't try it. Attack yo like a looter in a riot. Fat like a sumo. Leaving your face in the grass. You know, I don't take a dulo lightly. Punk just jealous cause they can't outright me. Or kick that style. Wicked, wow. Happy face, never seen me smile. Rip that mainframe, I'll explain. Like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Like Louis Armstrong, play the trumpet off that and break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Cops come and try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad and I'm out in the night too scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts. All they do. I've been Houdini with my commas. My mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nick
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from Houston.
Project S. This ain't what you want.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor, takes it to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoided. That 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Look at the defense for these Texans. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass, because right now Charles number 27 in the NFL.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3.
I thought once he got out of the pocket, he was looking further downfield. Instead, he brings his sight lines back to a shorter route, settles on his receiver running the drag left to right, and they wind up not getting a whole lot out of that one.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
And the Colts first down. A gain of 7. First down, Indianapolis.
Richardson looking to throw this. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, but sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
They'll send Mitchell in motion right. Here's a tap forward by Richardson. And he stopped immediately there. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Again, it's Richardson. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
His kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
Ty Chandler on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10.
Working to put a drive together.
On the quick, right?
Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Stroud sets up the play action. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. That's some good running from Stroud, and he gets them the first down. The Texans are 12-4 now on the year. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And he's able to get this to the 30-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
They run for the first time with Ty Chandler. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visiting Texans who came away with a victory. So they'll look to take the season series if they can win here in Houston. From the gun, Bigsby. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Stroud to throw it. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
Amy Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Boy, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside.
Buffalo 18. Warriors 17.
Now it's Richardson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Edwards. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Up the middle, here's Edwards. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First down.
In motion left is Mitchell. Here's a tap forward by Richardson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And Taylor going to pick up the Colts first down as they'll get the ball down inside the 30. It's a pickup of 6. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. And you have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
At the 29-yard line.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it second down and 11. Here's Richardson to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Ooh, the juke. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. Stroud off the play fake. He's got him in. Complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 73 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found it downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion for him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Richardson on the bootleg here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
And a nice call and really good execution there because they gave him a little bit of a different launch angle perhaps, you know. You don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5 to 7 steps on every play and have the defense zero in on it. There you hope that you get your defense going one way. They sent him the other, and they picked up nice yardage with that completion.
Up the middle, it's Edwards. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go. 11. 18. That's right. Hey, south. Look to high. Set.
Play action. Stroud now. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Jones on the return. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment. You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
They finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4. He got 4 on 3rd down.
Colts, 1st down. 1st First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Crack all 80.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught right side. It's Warren. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give to Edwards. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Tackled by the cornerback, Derek Stingley.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. Third and a yard. Richardson. And he is caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Alec Pierce with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
7.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 41.
Here's a give to Bigsby. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
It's
a pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Stroud working out of the gun. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
It's a gain of 5.
And it'll be second down.
2nd and 5 at the 44.
Stroud. Open man is Collins. He's got it. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Here we go.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. And he is going to have the Texans first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 32.
4 yards. And the Texans first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. There's a nice move. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 49 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here we go. Let's go.
Bigsby once more. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
That's another Texans first down.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Collins. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
On the quick, right?
Now a handoff to Chandler. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Oh, Eric. 18. What's up?
Bigsby is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Stroud. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Stroud looking to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jaden Higgins with another touchdown. Number 24 on the year. And the Texans take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left.
For the extra point.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
Texans 14. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Got it. Ready?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Come on.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Richardson. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. Now that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it here just past the 25. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Stroud. Ball tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss. and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him saved.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Richardson looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think there's one more possible comeback, because I thought one of the best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace and score a little bit. So I expect them to come out, continue to throw the ball effectively.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And Stroud now to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striking down to the 47-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throwing interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. On the handoff, Edwards. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that. And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech, who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list. And the Colts take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
For the extra point.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And past the 40. The 40's out of bounds. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down.
First and 10 at their 42-yard line.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Open man is Higgins. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
13 more yards.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19 Texans.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a first down again.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Stroud to throw it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and now he winds up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Second and 10.
Look the hot, look the hot.
The throwing again is Stroud. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's good for 28 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Bigsby. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Now Stroud. Now he's going to step up and run toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case,
Ty Chandler from 4 yards out. And the Texans get a bit closer. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a first and 10. And taken down just shy of the 40.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now a handoff, Edwards. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, Taylor now. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the gun, they go to Edwards. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They throw it out right complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
First down.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Quick throw completed by Richardson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down, Stroud. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.
The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Here we go. Fix the eagle. Fix the eagle.
A give for Taylor running right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. And the Colts are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Texans 21.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. And these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All we're going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Stroud out of the gun here.
27-yard line.
That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
19 yards.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Stroud looking to change the play.
Texas.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Back to throw. Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11.
Alert the hot.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 30.
4 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
Stroud off the play fake. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. They go down as a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's caught. Touchdown, Texans. Xavier Hutchinson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. He's got them out to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could explore with the defense. He made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation.
There he goes, right side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Colts have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as he just added on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll fake the jet sweep, and now Stroud to throw off play action. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Stroud. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 35.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there, because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Here we go. 18.
Here goes Stroud again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic.
Touchdown, Texans! Dalton Schultz, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for two.
For the two-point conversion.
19 Texans.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
57, Texans 33.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
They're all about the numbers, actually.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
First down. A gain of 15.
Throwing, Daggett.
First down.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw is Daggett. That's complete to Pierce. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Alec Pierce, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Colts have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And running with power here. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws out. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 35. A huge play there for Houston. 41 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
11.
Throwing now is Stroud. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by a Fitu Melifonwu. And the Colts will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road.
They find some open field here. And the Texans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything's working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Stroud looking to throw. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been...
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. The Texans on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Why, Tony?
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll send Mitchell in motion right. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Duggan looking to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Colts' 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
On the quick, right? 118. What's that? Two jet.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 22-yard line.
Texans, first down.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. They go play action here on first down. And he's across for a touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. 97 yards rushing here for Taylor. He's got a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Back to Taylor on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They run once more with Taylor. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win,